me ask, would you like that? Would you like that? Something's getting in the way, something's just about to break. I will try to find my place in the diary of dreams. So tell me how it should be. Find out what makes you tick as I lie down, absorbing and sick. Would you like that? Would you like that? There's a fine line between love and hate, and I don't mind. Just let me say, do you like that? Would you like that? Something's getting in the way, something's just about to break. I will try to find my place in the diary of dreams. As I burn another page, as I look the other way, I'll try to find my place in the diary of dreams. So tell me how it should be. Desperate, I will go, waiting for so long. There's no love, no love. Die for anyone. What have I become? Something's getting in the way, something's just about to break. I will try to find my place in the diary of dreams. As I burn another page, as I look the other way, I will try to find my place in the diary of dreams. So tell me how it should be. So tell me how it should be.
Preacher man, save my soul. Did that full moon force my hand, or that unmarked haunted grave? Underneath the water. we won't give up, keep up the fight. I'll stay strong, if you stay strong, you're gonna be alright. I know it doesn't seem like God has a plan, but in the end, we'll give you strength when you need it, and we'll smile when you're weakness. You gotta keep on pushing through. There'll be some days when you're broken, but putting on a smile is a token. Show the world what you can do, 'cause I need you. 'Cause I need you. I never found you when you feel all alone. Just think of all the good times we had back home. Better to be near, better run and hide, because you're fighting for your life. We'll give you strength when you need it, and we'll all smile when you're weakness. You gotta keep on pushing through. There'll be some days when you're broken, but putting on a smile is a token. Show the world what you can do, 'cause I need you. I need you. I know sometimes it feels there's no reason to survive, but you can't give up the fight. We'll give you strength when you need it, and we'll all smile when you're weakness. You gotta keep on pushing through. There'll be some days when you're broken, but putting on a smile is a token. Show the world what you can do. We'll give you strength when you need it, and we'll all smile when you're weakness. You gotta keep on pushing through. You gotta keep on pushing through. I hope you never get broken. Just keep on laughing and joking. Show the world what you can do, 'cause we all know what you can do. 'Cause I need you. 'Cause I need you. Thank you.
But this will be the fourth time now, I believe, that I perform comedy. And one thing cool about it is you can use a bad show to bring humor to your other shows. And so I've been doing this, like I said, this is the fourth time now, so it's a learning process for me. So each time I get up here, I enjoy just seeing what happens, and if it works, then it works. So, but recently, back in November, I started a new job, and it's at St. Clairsville Middle School. Now, I didn't go to school for anything, educational, but I was encouraged by my family to pursue something like that because they felt that I could do it, and I'm learning now that I probably could do it really well. And there's a few things that you got to get used to with, being accustomed to a school setting. And like I was in school, I graduated from here in 2015, so it's different when you're a student, but now I'm a teacher. I'm on the other side. And as you can tell, I'm not convincing height-wise. And I'm starting to believe that some of the kids think I'm one of them. And I'm walking around like, okay, I start the day, and you got these tall middle schoolers like, who's that guy? Why is he dressed so well? My gosh, that's the best looking, or best dressed 11-year-old I've ever seen. And I'm not. There are some 11-year-olds that actually do their hair all nice and, Me, I'm just like, okay, all right, come on. It's 7 o'clock, I gotta go. That's kind of an exaggeration, because actually I'm like, don't come in now. I'm still in here, okay? Go away. So I get kind of like, OCD about that kind of thing. But some of these kids, I'm jealous of them. Like, they have nice, like, their hair's all, pushed back, and just, some kids just walk in just, like a cat, like how cats can be. How come my bowl's not full? Where's my water? Oh, it doesn't have an ice cube in it. Oh, you know what? No, I'm not talking to you today. But seriously though, some of those kids are like that. Like, and then I remember when I was in school, like, we were kind of intimidated by teachers. Like, there was a few that, you had a good relationship with, but the others, you're just like, oh my gosh, like, we gotta be prim and proper with these. And now, me being a teacher, well, not a teacher, I shouldn't rephrase from that, but educational aid. And it's got that cool little thing in front of it, educational. I'm not just an aide, I'm an educational aide. There's a big difference, trust me. And I'm learning that that's a very true thing. But seriously, some of these kids are like, okay, this new student's kind of creeping me out. He's kind of standing above me, acting like he can tell me what to do. Get away, dude. I'm just like, excuse me, I'm not a sub. I've been here for almost, I've been here all this week, and I was here all last week, so get used to me. And they're not, like, some of them are, like the kids that I have in my class are, but the ones that I see, like when I go to other classes, they're like, wow, this guy's a joke, look at him. I mean, he didn't even fix his hair right. So, and I'm getting used to getting up early, because, when I was in college, and a lot of my college, friends would understand that sleep is kind of one of those things that's like a maybe, like, I gotta study, but do I want to get some sleep? Oh, man, it's a tough question. I mean, I did eat, but that was like 4 hours ago, so I do gotta eat at some point. And it's like 4 o'clock in the morning, I better go to bed. So now I'm getting used to the point where I have to get up almost around the time when I'm used to going to bed. And then, like, when you go to bed, you're like, oh, God, okay, all right, just lay down. And then you put your head back on the pillow, and you're like, and like, the alarm goes off. Oh, God. And now, it's the other way around, to where, like, I go to bed at a decent time, and I get up, and I'm like, oh, yeah, let's go to school today. Yeah, let's go to school. I was kind of like that, like, when I was younger, but, through high school and college, you just get worn out, get tired and stuff. But now I get up, typically I get up, I'm just like, bang, I'm ready to go. But then at 2 o'clock, I'm just, hey, oh, okay, oh, whoa. So I'm getting used to that process where I wake up at a certain time. But what I have with me here is a little bit of, I got some props. Now, I have this shirt on. It's brand new, right? I want to show you guys what comes in with the shirt now, okay? Like, it took me 20 minutes just to undo the shirt from the box. It takes me long enough to put it on. So apparently, now, they're putting cardboard inside of a shirt. Look how many times I folded it. I mean, I could draw something on that, and, if I flap it out, I can draw something on that and, like, have plenty of space. And I'm just like, I don't have time for this, like, 6 o'clock in the morning, I'm trying to go to school. Oh, but it gets better, trust me. Now, that made me feel good, real good with this. Gift paper. How special. Oh, that's not what that's for. Sorry, you confused me, Calvin Klein. Oh, and then look at this. This is cool. Got a little headband. See, I can't even get it on. They gave me the wrong size. But that comes on the shirt, and that's like, it's like tucked in with the tie, and like wrapped around, and up underneath. And I'm like, okay, I got the shirt on, so how'd this happen? I'm like unraveling it and stuff, and I'm just like, I don't have time for this in the morning. Like, it's ridiculous. Oh, look, office supplies. I got a rubber band. Very cool. That was on the tie too. Like, I didn't even know how to get it off at first. Like, I couldn't even see it. I'm taking the tie out, and it's like wrapped around. I'm like, oh, jeez. Throw that over there. And then I can't bring these out because I'm afraid I'm gonna, cut myself. But there's like little bobby pin, like sharp bobby pins in here. I'm like, that'd be nice if I would have missed one of those. Seriously, if I would have missed one, I go, oh, okay, I can't move it because it's in now. I can't yell. So, I pierced myself and I can't get it out because I'm gonna bleed. I don't want to do that right now. Okay, so maybe if I just. I get spiritual, maybe we're just like. Oh, look, it came out. Oh, no, it's still in. But seriously, I panic, I panic because, like I said, I kind of have like an OCD kind of thing, but my anxiety is really bad, especially now because like I'm trying to be a teacher to these kids and these pins are in there. So like, what do I do if one jabs me? And like, they're kind of sharp. I mean, that's why I put them in the bag, because I wasn't putting them in my pocket. Oh, you can't see it because look, this is full. Oh yeah. What is that? Like, why does that need to be in a shirt? Please tell me why that needs to be in a shirt. It holds the collar up. Trust me, I know, but at 6 o'clock in the morning, you're like, I don't care. Just give it to me in a bag, just pour it up, throw it in a bag. And I'm excited because, my mom and dad, my family, like my girlfriend and her mom and dad, they got me some clothes for school. And I really appreciate it. It's just, why does that need to happen? Why can't I just have a nice folded shirt in a container, and trust me, I know why they do it. But it's the 25 minutes of unwrapping the gift after you've already unwrapped it at Christmas. And, I wouldn't want that job. A guy in the factory that goes, like putting all I didn't bring them because they weren't in this set, but in this shirt, there was paper clips that looked like a V. And they were like jammed in to keep it straight. So when you get the shirt out, it's all like Kayla, come here. Come on, put me down. Oh, okay. I feel like the kid off a Christmas Story. He was like, wait, come back. That's how I feel when I put these shirts on, because like they're stiff. And on the back of the tie it says, please iron before use. Oh man, I wish I would have known that before. But see, this kind of thing induces my panic because I worry about the process to get somewhere. And I'm getting better, like I said, but me and my girlfriend went down there, we'll stop at Starbucks. And their menu just, I don't know how to read their menu. I don't know what their sizes mean. And I say, yeah, can I get a tall? And they're like, oh, I'm sorry, sir, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, and then their sizes are also weird, like grande, is like large now, and like tall is kind of like medium. So now I'm like, oh, so if I say that I'm medium, or if I say I'm medium, that means I'm tall. So these kids are like walking around our tall, and they say, oh, well, I'm still medium size. Medium's pretty good, right? I mean, Starbucks says okay. But it panics me because I don't know how to order. Like Chipotle, another one. Like that oh my gosh. That makes me nervous because you go up and it's just full of just all kinds of different things, and they're like fast paced and they're like, if you don't know what you want, they're gonna take you and shove you out of the way. People behind you, they've been there like 150 times in like 1 week, and they know how to order. Subway, not so much. Subway's just kind of like, okay, nice and nice and slow. And that right there, we're like, oh my gosh, God, come on, hurry up, like I gotta go. But like little things like that just kind of get me going. And this is kind of silly, but I thought about this the other day when I was thinking about my set. And I get kind of anxious when I see, like, okay, for instance, the Super Bowl's coming up, and they have like an accurate time for kickoff. Like, I don't know, it was like something like last year, like 6:12. Seriously, like 6:12. That's gonna irritate me. No, I don't mean irritate like, oh man, this is so I just want to kick something over. I'm just mean like, oh, this is a little irritating because you're looking at the ticker and it comes 6:12. I'm just like, oh. That bothers me because I like accurate stuff. I like accurate times like 6:20, 6:30, 6:45. Like, I don't like this in between stuff. I remember as a kid, one of my best friends used to tell me every single time he'd be coming home from wherever. He'd say, hey, come on up. I'll be home in 16 minutes. Dude, I don't want to sit down at home and think, oh, it's 15 minutes, so I got to wait an extra minute. He's not home because he said he'd be here in 16 minutes, not 15. Because like when you have 15 minutes, you have a little bit of a time gap. Like, I'll be home in 15 minutes. You could be like 5 minutes early, 5 minutes late, and you're good. But people that are like accurate, like I'll be there in like 3 minutes and 33 seconds. I'm just like, oh God, like now I'm gonna be late even more because I'm gonna be so rushed that it's just, It bothers me, because like if I was the kicker, getting ready to kick off at 6:12, I would just kind of like deke everybody out and go, oh man, sorry, it's almost 6:12, we're getting there, don't worry. 6:12, okay, here we go. Oh, it's still 6:11 and 50 seconds. Like that would, if I was a kicker, I would just wait until 6:15, purposely, because like my OCD kind of thing, it's got to be 6:15. Like it could be like, you know, Steelers versus whoever, and just madness, and people are just like booing, throwing stuff. I'll just be out there. It's not 6:15 yet. I'm gonna kick when I'm ready. It's only 6:14, guys. You know, that would be me as a kicker, because like accurate times like that just. It doesn't work out for me too well. So, you know, living in this valley, you know, I get worried about like, you know, people that think they're a rebel, because our valley is kind of known for like, you know, the country, people like having big trucks and, you know, diesel shooting out the back, and just, you know, and that's cool. You know, everybody's got their thing. But like, I don't like it when I'm on the highway and this truck goes down and smoke blowing out the back and flames and stuff. I'm just like, dude, I'm in my 2002 Explorer and I feel embarrassed. I'm just embarrassed to even be driving on this road. I just want to go home. I just want to turn. You know what? You know what, guys? Forget the benefit. I'm out. Why? Some rebel went flying past me and was waving his fingers and all this stuff. I don't even want to do it anymore. So, because I try to think, okay, well, if I was a rebel, what would I be like as a rebel? Well, for one, I'll probably be a Star Wars rebel, just saying. But like me being a rebel is kind of like if you go to the movie theaters and you bring your own pop. Now, I know we've all done that. I don't want anybody going, no, it wasn't me. Yes, it was you. I know it was you. I saw you because you saw me. So, you know, you get paranoid, because like I like the coats with the pockets inside, because I feel like James Bond. Like, you get that secret document, you're just like, and then no one sees you, right? You're James Bond. Who's going to see you? Because no one ever kills him. You know, they shoot 100 million bullets, and you know. But like, that would be me being a rebel. Like, I'd walk in the movie theater with a pop. Like, okay, guys, we're going in. I got a pop. Okay, it's a Mountain Dew, just so you know. I'm gonna put this in my coat right here. And then you get to worry about the ushers. You know, the ushers are like. That's like they get flat, right? Doing over there, huh? What we got over here? All right. He's like, where are you? You're from Brooklyn? This is Ohio. And I know Dr. Friend's from Boston, so I know people can travel, but, you know, it doesn't make sense when you know, come out like all like tough, like, oh, hey, we go over here. Hey, yeah, get out of here. You're not from Brooklyn, you're from Ohio. From down there in Marks Ferry. Get out of here. So I get nervous, I'm sitting. You know what, I'll use the stool. That makes sense, right? So if you ever want to be a comedian, this is all you need. Seriously, stool and a water. You know, that's typical. You don't need a set list like I do, because I'm still new. You know, I get all into it, like, oh, man, it feels good. We're gonna see this new Star Wars movie. Then you get nervous because people start noticing that you're sitting there like all nervous. Like, you think you're fine, but you're okay. I'm fine, guys. I'm fine. I swear, I'm fine. My legs do that. But seriously, like, not that bad, obviously. I'm very exaggerated here, but I'll get like, you just like, it'll start doing that. It's not doing it now, but I'll get nervous. Dude, quit looking at you. You're making it worse. Okay, just relax. Get spiritual. Find your center. Right. What? Oh my gosh. What if Luke is the bad guy? And then you start getting nervous because you're worried about the movie now. Like, you're worried about what the movie's going to entail. But then the usher comes. He's like, and he knows, he can see me, like I'm up there. Don't look at me, dude, please don't look at me, I got a pub. And then, you know what they want to do? Do you guys have your tickets? I'm sitting there worried about getting caught for a pop in my coat, because you know they want you to spend the $10 on a pop. They don't want you to spend $1.50 on a machine right down the corner. I'm not thrifty, because that's kind of a bad term, because it kind of sounds like shoplifty, you know. Matt, you should appreciate that one. Hey, Matt. But like, I'm kind of like, I think ahead, like, oh, you know what? I don't have like $45 to spend on a pop and a drink when I got paid $15 for the movie. And I understand it's the theater, you know, high class stuff. But see, that'd be me being a rebel. I mean, because I can't be a rebel, because the moment that I feel like I'm being a rebel, I get like that, very nervous. I can't do it, I promise you, I cannot. So you don't have to worry about me being that guy that flies past you like, bah, 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 bah. You don't have to worry about me being that guy. But see, like when I get nervous and start panicking a little bit, I start making up words. Words that do not make sense. And I do it because, you know, me and my girlfriend, we'll just say something to each other, or just, you know, whatever word comes out, we'll just use it like, oh, you know, it's funny. The new word that I use is called scratch. Scratch. It's great. But scratched. So when I get nervous, either I'm joking with my girlfriend, or I get nervous. I say that word because I say it so much to her, and because I start panicking about what someone's going to say to me, especially when it comes to cars, because I don't know anything about a car. Like I can look under the hood and kind of like say, okay, this is that, but I don't know why it's broke, why it doesn't work, why it's spewing. I don't know why. I don't know why. Oh, it's hot. But I was at Monroe like a couple months ago, and I was getting my oil changed. And the guy came out, and I was telling him I wanted him to look at my right side tire because it was making a noise. And I knew, me and my dad thought, okay, it's gotta be a bearing. It's gotta be the sound, blah blah blah. So I was like, well, can you look it up? Look at it while you're, you know, it's up on the rafters and stuff. And he comes out. I said, okay, guy, you got a strut. Like he's like cool, like you're Mr. Joe Cook, you're a mechanic. What seems to be a problem? Well, you know, I was driving there today and I just started hearing this scratching sound. I paused. I'm just like, oh God, please tell me you didn't hear that. And he's looking. He's kind of like, scratching, scratching. And I'm like, I meant scraping or scratching, whichever you prefer. You know, if you like scraping, like scratching, whatever. So I embarrassed myself. I do that a lot because the words that come out aren't, you know, they aren't quick enough or something. And, you know, I start stuttering and stuff, and I'm just like, oh boy, I gotta stop. But where I get my comedy from, mainly, family's the best comedy. I mean, I think we can all agree that our family can make you laugh, you know, easily, because we're all different. The comedy I get from my mom and my dad are two different sides, but the comedy I get from my mom is like, you know, if we're driving down the Interstate 70, and I'm driving, because she's nervous about me driving because I'm obviously her baby boy, and I get that. But she's in the back seat, like, she's like holding on really tight to the armrest and her boyfriend. It's like death grip, you know? And I'm only going 55. But, in her mind, I'm going 200 at Daytona. And there's that one guy that comes. So like I laugh at her because, you know, she's silly like me, you know. I get a lot of humor from my dad too because, you know, he's just always got something funny to say. Like even if he's being serious, I start laughing. I can't help it because he's just a humorous guy. And my dad has this really weird theory about fishing to where he's got to be at the pond before the fish even like are awake. That's like, okay, fish don't really sleep. I mean, you can say it, you can get all scientific. It's like, oh, fish is. But. And like, we all know it doesn't happen because they're just like. So my dad thinks we have to be there at like 4:30. When like, Dad, I just went to bed like a half hour ago. Okay, I had like 4 peanut butter jelly sandwiches, like 3 Mountain Dews, and I was playing MLB on PS4 like a lot. And we wait till like 6, because like right now 6 o'clock is like, oh my gosh, 6 o'clock is like 11 in the morning. No, he's like, I swear, his alarm goes off. He's like, gotta go fishing. Oh, Dad, that's the kitchen. Oh crap! Dude, I'm sorry. I'm just so excited. And don't get me wrong, I'm excited too. Like I love fishing, and we have the bonding. But man, like and I'm passionate too, but it's different. Like, I'm a relaxed fisherman. I like to go, get on the boat and just... And the boat for some reason stops. Oh God, what the heck? Oh my God, it's a barge. That's a barge on the pond. So I'm relaxed, he's kind of like frantic, he's got to be there before the fish wake up, and I can just see the fish. I can just hear them, like when they hear him coming down the pond. He's driving a train or something. Coming down the road, and you know, they're like a fish asleep and right. Okay guys, I think that's Jeff. Don't get me wrong, I could be dreaming. But then again, I'm a fish, I don't sleep, so. So, here's the plan of action, and here's the fish. And they go, oh, he's coming, go, get in the nest. And my dad's like, oh yeah. Oh yeah, I got him, oh, it's a stick. Oh, it's a tree pounder. So that's where I get my comedy from. Just things that my dad does. You know, I can go on all night, so I really could, but we got other performers. Anybody know how I'm doing on time? This is hard to time. Anybody got time? I'm sorry.
7:16.
Perfect. Thank you. Kickoff is 7:17. Okay. Yeah, kickoff. Oh, okay, guys, you're coming up? Not yet. 7:25. You come up. Remember. But one last thing before I'm done is with this kind of like anxiety thing. When I'm at the mall, everybody knows the surveyors, right? They sit down there by the boss calls. They're kind of like with their clipboard all. They're looking for you. You know, they're watching you come down. And they're like watching Golden Vistas. It's the thriller. And then they start doing the Michael Jackson dance moves to come to you. And I panic because I don't want to tell them no. I just, like, I'm not a yes man, but like, I just feel bad when I tell someone no for a survey or whatever it may be. And so like, I'm like, well, what do I do if they do ask me? Now, I know this isn't going to happen, but if they do ask me, I'm going to say no, thank you, appreciate it. But in my head, there's a million things going on up there that's like, okay, this is not going to happen, but I got to be prepared. So, first thing I would do if someone came up to me and asked me if I want to take a survey, like a deer in the headlight. They don't know I'm here if I don't move. Okay, that's an option, right? Or I can go up, I can act like I'm on my cell phone. Oh yeah, I gotta go to Victoria's Secret too. Okay, yeah, I'm coming, I'll be there. But they're like following you. Okay, well maybe if I just pretend I'm sick, I just came down with a cold that starts sneezing like out of control, maybe they will, you know, oh, okay, not you. So, sorry dude, I just came down with a cold. Okay, thank goodness. Oh my God, I was in my head. Oh, okay, you're back. You did the loop, yeah, the juke move. You watch football? I'm not kicking off till 6:15, I promise. And then, you know, you just decide that they're too strong. They're just a tough surveyor. And I appreciate them. They got a good job and they do what they got to do. But sometimes I get nervous, and in my head, there's a million different things going on. So I just decide, you know, I'll run away. In there because they're in there. I'm gone. I'm in the maintenance hall. I gotta get out? Okay, sorry guys. I'm going. I gotta check the scenery first. Okay, it's not there. Thank goodness. Oh, and then they're right there looking for me. But thank you guys. So I hope I did an okay job making you laugh. So thank you. Real quick before Zoe comes up, tonight we've raised $344. Sorry. So thank you. And that, I guarantee you that is going to go straight to the Memorial Fund. I promise you that. So next up we have Zoe Buzzell. Thank you so much.
This next really excited about too. I've been listening to, accidentally, a lot of Eddie Vedder lately. And so this is a cover they did that I really love.
There's this thing I found on the internet that gives a description of different emotions that we feel but we don't really have the words to explain, if that makes any sense at all. One of them is called sonder, and that's the feeling that you get when you look around you and all of a sudden you realize that everyone around you has a life just as vivid, as complex as your own. And I played at the, I like to play a lot at the nursing home right across the street from here for the people over there, because they're like captive audience, if you can call it that. But it's amazing to hear their stories, you know, playing for a woman that just turned 100. It's absolutely amazing to hear their stories.
Lips, pale face, breathing in snowflakes, burned lungs, sour taste. Nights gone, days end, struggling to pay rent, long nights, strange men. And they say she's in the class this way since 18, but lately her face seems slowly sinking, wasting, crumbling like pastries. When they scream, the worst things in life come free to us, 'cause we're just under the upper hand. Going out for a couple grams. She don't wanna go outside tonight, 'cause in a pipe she'll fly to the motherland, or sail up to another man. It's too cold outside for angels to fly. Ripped gloves, raincoat, try to swim, stay afloat. Dry house, wear clothes. Loose change, bank notes, weary eye, dry throat. Cold girl, no phone. They said she's in the class 18, stuck in her daydream. Been this way since 18, but lately her face seems slowly sinking, wasting, crumbling like pastries. They scream, the worst things in life come free to us, 'cause we're just under the upper hand. Going out for a couple grams. She don't wanna go outside tonight, 'cause in a pipe she'll fly to the motherland, or sail up to another man. It's too cold outside for angels to fly, for angels to fly. They say she's in the class 18, stuck in her daydream. Been this way since 18, but lately her face seems slowly sinking, wasting, crumbling like pastries. And they scream, the worst things in life come free to us, 'cause we're just under the upper hand. Going out for a couple grams. We don't wanna go outside tonight, 'cause in a pipe we'll fly to the motherland, or sail up to another man. It's too cold outside for angels to fly, for angels to fly, 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 for angels to fly.